Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the Big Cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the Big Cat.
Hey, you. Tired of being a fat ass your whole life?
Yeah, I'll never get no pussy.
Oh, hell yes, you will. Be sure to check out Rep Sports. The affiliate link is in the description. Use the promo code PAUSEUP to save on your purchase. Whether your goal is to lose weight, bulk up for the hoes, or just to have energy that'll make it through the day, be sure to check out the promo code Rep Sports. Hey, everybody, I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool guys, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're here to talk about Scott Fitterer's draft plan for the Carolina Panthers. You don't want to miss this one, but first, before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love them? Yes, no, or maybe? If you love the Carolina Panthers, put your paws up. Scott Fitterer's draft plan. We got a draft king on our hands, no pun intended. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss the video. Shout out to Rep Sports, my new affiliate. Make sure you guys check those guys out. If you're trying to lose weight, trying to bulk up, need some energy, man, they got some hell of an energy drink I'll show you guys later on. The link is in the description. Use the promo code PAUSEUP to save you some money. Be sure to check out FTFNnetwork.com, FTFN on YouTube. Also, FTFN Network on Twitch. All right, be sure to check those guys out. 32 fan about to get the real from a fan perspective. Can't beat it, y'all. And last but not least, shout out to Flick Chat. It's a Discord for sports fans from the makers of FanDuel, man. You can't beat it, y'all. Listen, they got prizes, polls, quiz. It's like a Discord, y'all. It got different kind of chat threads and all kind of good, cool stuff in there. Download it through the Apple Play Store, Google Play Store. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about Scott Fitterer's draft plan. I like Scott Fitterer because I believe that him and Matt Rule go together like peanut butter and jelly. When you look at Matt Rule and what he does well, he's a motivator. He coaches. Now, let me tell you how this is going to work, or how I'm expecting it to work, or potentially it could work. Matt Rule is like the chef that doesn't go grocery shopping. You know what I mean? He has a assistant to go pick out every ingredient that he needs to make his dish. But the chef, the expert at cooking the dish, is Matt Rule. But the expert at finding the key ingredients and the low sodium and the MSG, no MSG, the guy with the most robin flavor, that's Scott Fitterer. So you got a nigga that get that, he can get the work for you, and you got a nigga that can chop the work for you for the niggas in the street out there. So this is gonna be beautiful, man. This guy has a track record of hitting deep in the draft. And there's nothing more that women love than a guy who can hit deep. And this guy, he reaches, man. I'm telling you, man. I want to start by doing some analytics and data research. I know Tepper will love this episode here. When it came to finding the GM, it looks like he's all about scouting. He has a history of scouting dating back to 2001. But that's not to say he doesn't use analytical data to help him scout. I don't know what his method is to scout players, but it works. So maybe that was what got Tepper. We don't know. Hopefully he will come out and tell us what his method is. I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's jump into why I believe and what I think he'll do this year. I want to start with the 2010 through the 2012 season, 2010, 2011, 2012. The reason why I'm starting here, this is when the Legion of Boom was starting to be formed, all right? This is when Russell Wilson came along. This is when they didn't really have a quarterback till 2012, right? So I want to show you what led up to that. In 2010, he was the director of college scouting. So just to kind of paint you guys a picture, my man is the trader. He's the king of the trade back. This guy loves trading. I will be damn shocked if he doesn't trade back in this draft, because that's what he has done his whole career. When he was building the Legion of Boom in 2010, he traded his original 5th round draft pick and the 2011 4th round draft pick to bring Marshawn Lynch. Probably one of the best moves for that franchise history. Smart guy. He recognized something in Marshawn Lynch. In case you guys didn't know, Marshawn used to play with the Bills. Now, this is around the time where they still had Matthew Hasselbeck. You know what I mean? So they didn't necessarily have a backup quarterback, and nor were they trying to get one immediately. They were trying to put pieces around Matthew Hasselbeck so they could win now. And they did make the playoffs at 7-9. They won the division. If you look on your screen right here, you'll see Russell Okung was taken in the first round. And again, they had 2 first-round picks due to some offseason trading. Earl Thomas was the second first-round pick. Golden Tate was the second-round pick. Can you believe that? Wow. Just look at it for yourself, man. Look up on the screen for yourself and look at the selection here. So around Matthew Hasselbeck, he brought in Okung, Earl Thomas, Golden Tate. And in the 5th round, he was able to get Cam Chancellor. All right? Now, that's his first year there with Matthew Hasselbeck, and I'm pretty sure by this time they knew Matthew Hasselbeck wasn't going to be the franchise quarterback, but they weren't worried about drafting a franchise quarterback in his first year as director of college scouting. They were worried about putting pieces on defense and building around, giving him weapons on offense, including the offensive tackle and Golden Tate. Now, let's move on to 2011, the next year, okay? If you look up on your screen, look at all the wheeling and dealing he has done in the 2011 draft. Look at those trades. If you see where he acquired the second-round pick, Detroit acquired the second-round pick from Seattle for exchange for a 4th and a 5th-round pick. This guy doesn't mind trading back because his expertise is hitting deep in the draft. Okay, there's obviously he wants to get it right in the first go around, in the first round, second round, that's fine. But his goal is to trade back. And this is the beautiful thing about it, man. Why Matt Rule brought him on right before the Senior Bowl. Because I trust this guy's data. I trust his research. Him looking deep in the draft. I want you guys to prepare yourself. We possibly could give up our 2nd round pick to get a 3rd and a 4th round pick. If somebody's desperate enough to give us a 3rd and 4th round pick, and he has an eye for talent, like he had eye for talent, I'm letting him do it. I'm letting him do it, man. So don't be surprised. So in 2011, Matthew Hasselbeck is gone. Travaris King is there. Travaris King is there, and of course we know he's not the franchise quarterback. Never had intentions of being franchise quarterback. So what happens here? I'm asking you guys, what do you think is going to happen here? Everybody in their fan base has said Matthew Hasselbeck is gone. Oh, we need to draft a quarterback. We need to draft a quarterback. And this is funny, man. This is kind of the 2011 season for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason reminds me of us. They got a bridge quarterback, no pun intended. Travaris Jackson, I'm sorry. Travaris Jackson was a bridge quarterback. So with all the pressure on him having a bridge quarterback, you would think they would go out here and reach. Nope. Guess what he does? He goes out here and gets James Carpenter. He trades away his 2nd round pick. Oh my God, he traded away his 2nd round pick. Got 2 4th round picks. You guys will lose your lid once he does this to us. All right, so we're in the middle of a bridge quarterback. He trades it away, and guess what happens? He acquires 2 4th round picks. In the 1st round, he takes James Carpenter, left tackle out of Alabama. Takes John Moffitt in the 3rd round. His 4th round pick, he gets KJ Wright and Chris Dorm. And in the 5th round, ding, 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 Pro Bowl alert. 5th round, he drafts Richard Sherman. And it gets better, y'all. Turn around and get Byron Maxwell in the 6th round. Key contributors to the Seattle Seahawks defense. Okay? So, again, just because we need quarterback, just because they needed a quarterback, again, Hasselbeck had left, Travaris Jackson was the starter, he still recognized that this team is more than a quarterback away. He said, I will ride with Travaris Jackson for 1 year while continue to build up the offensive line. He took an offensive line for 2 years straight, okay? In 2010, he took Okung. The next year, he turned around and took James Carpenter. Then turned around and got John Moffitt in the 3rd round. Then he got KJ Wright. Then turned around and got Richard Sherman and those boys like that. So, if you ask me, based off of his data and analytics and his research and the fact that they were in transition for a quarterback, don't be surprised if we trade back and get an offensive line. I told you guys that. Don't be surprised. When they were in a transitional phase at quarterback, he did not reach for one. But let's see what happened after 2 years straight, he went offensive line and defense. After 2 years straight of drafting offensive line and defense, here come the 2012 draft. And guess what? They get Bruce Irvin in the first round. Continue to go defense. They get Bobby Wagner in the second round. Continue to go defense. He took a chance on the third round quarterback, one of his third round picks, his only third round pick, Russell Wilson, franchise quarterback. And then he turned around and got the guard, J.R. Sweezy from North Carolina State in the 7th round. You guys got to understand, man. His method is the same method as Matt Rule. He's a builder. And he acquires his building pieces by trading back. He does a lot of wheeling and dealing. It's going to make you uncomfortable. You're going to hear a lot of names that the media is not going to show you on ESPN. But this guy does his homework. He does it well. So expect for this guy to trade back, and we may mess around and get a couple offensive linemen. We may trade our second round piece to get a couple 4th round pieces. And again, I said it's not going to make sense to you guys, but check his track record. Forget how you feel about it. Forget take your feelings out of it. A lot of you guys be out there emotional, but you got to take your feelings out of it. Look at my man's homework. 2 years straight. 2 years straight, he went offensive line and defense. His 3rd year, he even took defense again, Bruce Irvin and Bobby Wagner. But when the quarterback came available that they wanted in Russell Wilson, he was there, undervalued, didn't put the franchise. And look, he was able to balance the cap right there. My man does his homework, does his research. So be prepared. As I told you guys before, we may not draft a quarterback. Now, that's not saying that we won't draft a quarterback, but based off his homework, I just gave you 3 years straight, just 3 years straight of when this team was in a transitional phase. And he was able to nail it, man. Building the offensive line, building the defensive line, helping out with the backs and the cornerbacks, taking a quarterback a year later. And that's what I think we're going to do. I think we're in a transitional phase. I think they're going to build that offensive line around Teddy. Let him ride it out for 1 year. Bye-bye next year, Teddy. And we'll see who we got coming out next year, all right? I'm your host, TheBigKatt, also known as TheBigKatt. My cool cat, put your paws up. If you're rocking with TheBigKatt, you guys should be excited in Carolina. You guys should be excited, y'all. We got a legendary builder, and we got a legendary coach where I feel like his motivational tactics. You know, and I always told you guys, I love Matt Rule. That doesn't stop me from getting on his ass, because Matt Rule can be a little green. You know, and I expect that out of a first-year college coach. You know what I mean? I expected that. It was a little green behind the ears. So you give me another full year with Matt Rule, off-season, knowing how to navigate this COVID shit and all this other, protocols and practices. I think we may got something here, y'all. Now, a year or two, if Matt Rule's struggling with timeout mismanagement, misplay calling, and you know what I mean? Part of that's Joe Brady's fault. I won't miss him if he goes, but if he's still dealing with the rookie moves and shit that he did with in the first year, then we may have a problem. But I don't expect that, because I think Matt Rule's the kind of guy that learns from his mistakes and builds on it. And this guy's gonna help him. He's gonna go to the grocery store for you, Matt Rule. He's gonna go find the groceries you need. You're the chef, now whip me up some fruit. I'm your host, man. Make sure you guys tune into the podcast everywhere, Spotify, the whole nine. Make sure you sign up for the membership. I got some videos coming for the members only. Also, Saturday night, we will be having a members only Zoom hangout every Saturday, okay? So make sure you guys attend if you're paying for it. Thank you guys for the support for the love. Be sure to check out TikTok, TheBigKatt, TheBigKatt. 10,000 in less than 2 weeks. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys for all the messages and support. And be sure to check out Rep Sports, man. Let's get up out of it. Let the church say pause. I'd like to take the time out to thank Keep Pounding TV membership sponsors below. It is because of supporters like you that we're able to create quality content. Please consider joining the Keep Pounding TV membership by clicking the join button right above the channel header. With 3 different tiers and packages, we have a little something for everybody and affordability. Make sure you join. Pause up. Be sure to check out KeepPoundingTVShow.com, where we had the latest Panthers article, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, vlogs, videos, schedule, fantasy football, and much more. Also, be sure to check out Keep Pounding TV's official merchandise, where we have Paws Up hats, Gato shirts, and much more as well. I want to give a very special shout out and thanks to all the Keep Pounding TV cool cats and members. Paws Up, keep pounding. Ladies, be sure to check out Tori Bell Cosmetics. Shop with the ambassador and affiliate Sabrina Francis. Her link is below. For all your cosmetical needs, from eyeliners to lip gloss to eyelash bling, they got everything you need. Check the link in the description below. Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay! Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hi, I'm the Big Cat. Paws up! You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.